my brother, we are a country. We are a country with different groups, different people, different religion, different characteristics, different culture. If we must move together as a group, then we've got to accommodate every other person's nuances. There's no other way. It's like a family. If you have a family of 5, you can have somebody who's very brilliant, he does well in school, and you can have somebody who's actually an absolute dullard. You have somebody who's actually, is criminally minded and all that. There are originally you had what the president said. The president said no amnesty for Boko Haram because they are not identifiable, they are not clearly discernible. Their objectives are not really very well known. But we are in a country. Virtually the entire elite class in the north. The elite class, the religious leaders, the traditional leaders came together, and they are the people on the front line, and they came to see the president at different times and collectively. They came to see the president at different times and collectively, and they said, "Sir, give us a chance. We believe that if you agree to this proposal on amnesty, this Boko Haram will end. We are spending hundreds of billions of naira on this security challenge. If we did not have Boko Haram, I am sure some extra 500 billion a year will be available for social services." So the president thought about all this, and I've said it before. President Goodluck Jonathan is the best man for this season, because if it was somebody else who had been rooted in his own way and is not ready to tolerate any other decision, that decision may not be changed.
Let me also bring in this perspective, because what some of them say while they put forward their opinion is that nothing wrong in considering how to end this situation we've got on our hands in the country, but are they going to be bending the rules in the name of accommodating other people? Because the law is a law.
No.
People have died, people have been killed. And so those who have been involved in that, if granting amnesty, does it mean that they will not be made to face the law for killing other people?
Chamberlain, this is a very testy situation. Very, very testy. The question is, are you ready to forgive? If you are ready to forgive, what is the extent of forgiveness you are willing to give? Now, put that aside, side by side with what is the country losing by the continuation of this insurgency. Today, the first 20 minutes of this discussion was centered around what happened in Baga. All right? If amnesty is given, if insurgency ceases, the Baga phenomenon ends. And can you imagine the amount of destruction that has taken place in northern Nigeria? The country cannot recover from it for the next 20 years. So whatever sacrifice we pay individually, collectively, and even as a government cannot be too much if it is going to give us a permanent relief from this very dangerous thing that we have.
We'll come back and take a look at some more perspectives on this particular matter, but let's take a moment for the headline news and